Text. Epistle of James 1:1. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. The opening line sets the tone with remarkable simplicity, yet it carries profound weight. The writer identifies himself not by status, achievement, or authority, but as a servant, one belonging to God and to the Lord Jesus Christ. This identity is not rooted in earthly distinction, but in a relationship already established and secured. The designation servant reflects not obligation under threat, but alignment under fulfillment. The one whom he serves has already accomplished what the law and the prophets anticipated. The relationship is no longer mediated through shadows, rituals, or distance, but grounded in what has been brought to completion. Thus, the identity expressed here is not striving toward acceptance, but flowing from it. The audience is described as the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. This language draws directly from Israel's historical narrative, tribes once gathered, then dispersed. The scattering was not merely geographical, it was covenantal, tied to the unfolding of promises, judgments, and restorations spoken long before. Yet this greeting emerges in a time when that long story had reached its climax. The scattered condition of Israel had been part of a larger design, one that culminated in the gathering not through physical regathering to land, but through fulfillment in the Messiah. The dispersion becomes the backdrop against which the completed work is announced. The greeting itself, simple and direct, carries the sense of peace and recognition. It is not an introduction to something yet to be achieved, but a declaration from within a reality already established. The writer does not call them into a future standing, but addresses them within their present identity as those included in what God has accomplished. In this single verse, the old distinctions are acknowledged, yet they are framed within a moment of transition that has reached its resolution. The servant speaks from completion to a people whose story has found its fulfillment. The scattered are addressed not as those awaiting restoration, but as those living in the reality of what has already been brought to pass. Thus, the introduction is not merely a greeting, it is a doorway into a message grounded in fulfillment, identity, and the finished work that defines both the writer and the recipients.